With the 9th pick in the 2019 WNBA draft, the Connecticut Sun select Kristine Anigwe from Cal Berkeley.
Well, the Connecticut Sun needed rebounding help, and oh boy, did they get it. Kristine Anigwe is their new forward. She's joining us this morning here in our studio. Congratulations, I have to say, wearing your colors.
I know.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And grateful. Like, they have a lot of media coverage. They love their basketball teams, especially their women's teams, and it's just like, I'm just so glad to be here.
And talk about that experience. I was reading this morning, you hold like every record possible for your school, which is remarkable, and making that transition now to where you are, sticking it out your senior year, was that big for you?
My senior year was the best year of my life. My coaches are amazing. My teammates are incredible. And the atmosphere that Cal provided for their student athletes, it's the best. And just like breaking all those records and being able to make my coaches and my family proud, I'm really prideful of that.
Yeah. So what would you say to some young athletes watching right now?
Just never give up. There was times in my career where I felt like, is this it? Like, am I, like, what's the end goal? Like, why am I doing this? But I never gave up, and I continued just to strive and try to be the best version of myself, because at the end of the day, like, you get to the top by being persistent and consistent.
One of the things I think is so interesting about your story, we see moms and dads all over the place now who are putting their kids in sports at 3 months old, 6 months old. They're in the pool, they're on the field once they learn how to run and walk. You didn't start playing basketball until the 7th grade, is my understanding.
Yeah.
So some folks at home are like, that's a late start.
Yeah.
How did you come to play, and what do you love about it?
I was 6'3", my freshman year of high school, and my first I started playing basketball in 7th grade because my yearbook teacher was like, oh, Kristine, you should probably play some sports. And I was like, okay, cool. And she kind of guided me and taught me a little bit of the game. And I was really interested in yearbook. I loved taking pictures. I loved just being around the community, and it was like super positive. And I was like, if this is how basketball is, I'm gonna make a lot of friends, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's how I kind of got into it. And I fell in love with it as I started getting better and growing and learning how, I learned a lot about myself through basketball. Yeah.
At that age, did you ever think that you would be in a position you are today?
No, no. I thought I was gonna be like a health coach or a sports psychologist, or probably in yearbook. And then I got really interested in journalism when I got into high school, so I never imagined getting drafted or being in the WNBA until literally high school, my sophomore year, when I was like, oh, okay, I can actually be kind of good at this.
And then we're seeing this moment here on stage. Take us there. What's going through your mind?
Well, that was my first time walking in heels, so I was really nervous. Like, I was nervous about, number one, falling. Number two, I didn't want to like cry and get like my makeup everywhere. So I was trying to hold in all my emotions, and then I was super proud and just like feeling really blessed to be in that position. I don't know, like the last year version of myself, like I didn't know when the WNBA called me and told me that I was gonna be at the draft. I was like, wow, like my heart kind of stopped, just because like I've worked for a couple years for this, you know, like, and this is like a dream come true. And at first I was like, I'm going to Connecticut. I'm about to play with Malaysia. I'm about to play with Chennai. I'm about to play with the best rebounding team in the conference. So it's like, I kind of felt like I can learn so much in a short amount of time. And also, being around Coach Kurt is really fun. He's really funny. And he just like really makes me laugh and knows the right things to say at the right time. So I'm really blessed to be here in Connecticut with amazing coaching staff and amazing teammates. And I'm excited.
Well, we're so glad to have you here. Welcome. What do you think of it so far?
It's cool. There's a lot of trees.
They're gorgeous, right?
Yeah, Mohegan is beautiful.
Huge difference from California.
I was actually.
Oh, you're northern.
Yeah, I was actually kind of saying like like how similar it is to Arizona. Like, I feel like if Arizona was on the East Coast, it would be like Connecticut, and if like Connecticut was on the West Coast, it'd be like Arizona, just because it's like it's super peaceful and everyone's so nice. So it's like I can get used to those kind of fast.
Oh, well, we're glad. Again, we're
you.
glad to have you with us here in Connecticut.
Thank you
with
for
the son.
having me.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
As I say, moms and dads everywhere can hear the emotion in her voice. So proud. Congratulations.